So, Venus in the 11th house. What happens when Venus comes into the 11th house? That's what we're going to do today because we're almost at the end of the rope. So, what is 11th house? 11th house is a house of your hopes and wishes. Whatever your hopes and wishes are in life, 11th house is able to fulfill it. So, if your hopes and wishes is to get a Ferrari Enzo one day, if that wish will come true or not depends on the 11th house, the condition of the 11th house. It's a house of your elder siblings. It's a house of your professional network, meaning the people that help you achieve your goals professionally. So it's your network circle. Okay. 11th house is the most important house regarding wealth because it's a house of incoming gains. So how much money that you gain through your work depends on the 11th house. So if two people are managers, they're managers in the same retail company, same position, same everything. However, one is making $100,000 a year, the other is making $45,000 a year. Why? Because one incoming gains are far better than the other. Because this person is utilizing his network circle. This guy socializes a lot. He goes out there, mingles with people. So if people like him, they say, hey, we got an opportunity here for $100,000. I wonder who should I give it to? Oh yeah, this guy. I love him. You see how the 11th house works. And so Venus is, you already know what Venus is. It's conveniency, luxurious items, love, relationship, compassion, passion. It's diving into all the sensual things in life, things that make you happy, pretty much. Whether it's art, culture, money, love, relationship. So here Venus feels really comfortable because it's the house of her best friend Saturn. Not only that, this is the best position for Venus to be in, even better than the 4th house. Because here Venus is what is Venus? Venus is a princess. A princess always has hopes and wishes. Oh my God, I wish I can go here. Oh my God, I wish I can have a Dolce & Gabbana bag. Oh my God, I wish I can go to MAC makeup and get myself look like even a better princess. So you see what happens. Venus just wants to feel comfortable and convenient all the time. And 11th house is a house that can make it happen. Because her hopes and wishes now are coming true because Saturn, who loves Venus, hey, you want it? Here, take it, take it, take it, take it. So that's what happens. Now, if Venus is debilitated, what happens is you get it, but then you'll lose it. You see what I'm saying? And I'll get into that why this is, what it really means, how will you lose it. Okay, but Venus really loves being in the sign of Saturn, especially Aquarius, Mercurian sign Gemini, and its own sign Taurus and Libra. Now you must be saying, what if Venus is excelled? What happens then? Well, when Venus is excelled, Venus is very mature compared to other signs. So Venus realizes that it's not about just gains, it's about giving away too. So Venus feels that if I'm gaining everything, let me spread it out. So when Venus is excelled, you'll get money, but you will give it away. Because Venus, when it's young in other signs, it feels, oh, I need to receive love, I need to receive this, I need to receive compassion, I need to receive all the conveniency. But when Venus matures up and is about to bring home a princess, that's what Venus excel really means. Because Venus is able to give love. Because Venus realizes giving love is far better than receiving love. So here, what happens, especially in a man's chart, where Venus represents the wife, it's a significator of marriage for both men and women. These people, especially a guy, meets his wife in a very social setting. It could be anything from a local community organized event, could be a concert, could be a business, a more so business social gathering, like you're in a law firm and you have a party that you go to at a law firm, or all the lawyers are meeting at some conference and suddenly, you meet your wife who's also a lawyer, and that's how things develop. So these people tend to meet their wife in a very social setting, okay? And in this particular placement of Venus, for man especially, the wife brings in a lot of gains. And because of wife, this person luck increases. Okay, so what happens is that if you marry with this position, and if Venus is not debilitated, it's neutral or in a good position, your wife will bring in the money, help you gain more. Maybe she can bring in a dowry or something, which it still happens in India, where the father is so rich he'll give you an apartment, a car, and maybe like $1 million with a wife. When wife comes, wife says, hey, let's do this business. You know, we can make a lot of money. And then you're just like, let's try it. And suddenly you make a lot of money. So your wife, in whatever means, whether being your business partner, whether bringing in her own money, will help you gain a lot of money. Okay, and especially with this position, business is really, really a good choice. And especially business regarding female products. Anything. It could be designing, it could be home furnishing, it could be cosmetics, it could be women's clothes, it could be a skin product for women. Anything related to women with this placement will give you a lot of gains. And it could also be art and design. And art and design is universal, but guess what? Women appreciate art and design more than even men. So it's considered, it comes into the realm of Venus, anything. And this could also mean working in a banking industry, working in a speculative business like stock market, just bonds, and any kind of financial institution also is related to Venus. Venus also can be music and art and entertainment, because it's aspecting the 5th house of entertainment, of speculative business. But I've really seen that people usually tend to have more of a business-minded, life than creative-minded life, and that's just because of the aspect is weaker than the actual position. Okay, for any planet. So Venus is really about making the money, getting into, and these guys have a lot of big friend circle, especially female. Whether it's a male or female, they will have more female friends than male friends, and women are really attracted to these people. With a guy with a Venus in the 11th house, they'll have women going around. Now, if Venus is debilitated, what happens is you will get a wife who will help you gain money. But what will happen is that you'll suddenly lose that money to that wife, meaning that your wife comes in, helps you build a business worth $1 million, and when she divorces you, she pretty much takes everything. So that's what happens when Venus is debilitated. Now, will this happen to every person when Venus is debilitated? No, because there are certain degrees and alignments that happen when this really happens. Okay, which we'll discuss later when I talk about strong and weak planets, and how to really judge them. So guys, this is my analysis of Venus in the 11th house. We got one more to go, and then we'll start on something else, which we'll announce this week. So if you're new to my channel, subscribe above, and this way you will learn more about planetary placement and other planetary placement. And if you want to know where your Venus is placed and where your other planets are placed, so you can look for future, coming alignments, check out the link below. Check out my book, The Astrology at the Speed of Light. And once you get the book, I will send you the link to look at your own chart and study your own self, and you'll see that, wow, the box of Pandora is open, and this is who I am. And once you do that, just follow the directions at the link below, and I will send you the link, but make sure you follow the directions. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.